If you love the idea of making frozen treats and homemade ice cream in small batches at home, you're definitely going to want to check out this really simple and easy to use Cuisinart ice cream maker machine. It holds 1.5 quarts, and I've actually owned this machine for over 10 years. I have a couple of tips and tricks that will ensure success when using this. You can use this for ice cream, sorbet, or frozen treats, and there are just a couple components to the machine here. You can see that it has a plastic cover, it has this internal churning wheel, and then there's the base, and then you can purchase a couple of frozen canisters. It comes with one canister, but I always like to have a second one on hand. That's really the secret to success here because you do need two canisters typically to make a batch of ice cream quickly and efficiently. The first thing I will do is take the canister out of the freezer. I store these in my freezer all the time, and I do store them upside down, so the open end is facing downwards. This ensures that the coolant inside of the canister reaches the appropriate spot, and you do want to make sure these are frozen solid before you place ice cream inside. You can see that the churning wheel goes inside, the round ring faces upwards, and then you slide the top on. There's a little plastic indicator that shows you where the front is, and there's only one button to switch the machine on or off, and you can see how it rotates. I've made a custard here. I simply made an ice cream base using a recipe that I have, and I pour it into the top of the canister, and I only fill the canister maybe about half or 3/4 full. I don't place all my ice cream mixture in there. I do make it in small batches, and I find that it freezes better this way. And then you can walk away at this point. I come back in about 15 minutes to see how it's coming along. You can look right down to the top to see if it's freezing or not. And I found that after about 15 minutes, it's reached about its maximum capacity. You could go 20 minutes, but if it's not freezing any further, I simply take my second frozen canister and I transfer the mixture into that to finish off the freezing process. And then I like to put this in a large container and place it in my freezer for a second freezing. And I find that the next day, the ice cream is at the perfect consistency. It's smooth and scoopable and absolutely delicious. There is absolutely no comparison to the taste and flavor of homemade ice cream to store-bought. It is hands down our favorite, and we love to do this several times throughout the year. We even like to make frozen hot chocolate in the winter time. It's fun to bring this out for parties as well, and you can see that it's just a completely different experience than store-bought ice cream. I highly recommend this Cuisinart ice cream maker machine. We've had so much fun with it over the years, and it's functioned well for over a decade.